If you're seeing my face, listen to me. If you are seeing my face, my name is Master Johnson, and I have a tendency of making things make sense. In this video, I just want to be able to show you how fast your life can change. How immediately and spontaneously, based off of one decision that you make, one shift that you have, one conversation, one epiphany, can change everything in your life. There was a time not too long ago when I was in the process of burning down one of my businesses that for some reason I had so many high visions about my future. All the people I would help, all the money I would make, all the freedom I would have. But then for some reason, I risked it all, and then began the fall. I risked it all, and you know what? I thought I was listening to a voice that was leading me, an intuitional voice inside of me that was saying, start the business, do the thing, to which I did. And then for some reason, my friend, after I started the business, I lost everything. Now watch this. I was managing teams, I was building, I was growing, I was teaching sales teams, and it was the whole nine. And I want you to envision this. You're 25 years old. You have multiple six figures running through your life. You're buying the cars. You're buying the trips to Disney World. You're going on the trips. You're giving the people the money. You know, you're doing all the things. You're pretty much the hot shit of the town. You're the one. And then a few short weeks later, it felt like it was actually a few months, but you go from being up here to being nothing at all. All the promises that you made to your employees, you can't follow through on. All the promises you made to your woman, you can't follow through on. The decisions that you have to make between, do I afford gas this week or do I buy the diapers? See, it's amazing because from the outside looking in, we live in a world where everybody just wants to show what's right and what's flashy. But I'm here to tell you right now that it was in those moments when I was embarrassed. I did not want my woman to see me grocery shopping at the dollar store because I could not afford to go to Walmart. And then my card's getting declined at the dollar store. Meanwhile, I'm wearing the nice clothes and I'm wearing the nice suits and I'm driving the car that I can't fucking afford anymore. Sorry, I got the sunlight all over me, man. See, it was in those moments where I felt as if life was completely just taunting me, just torturing me. Gives me everything I ever wanted, and then for some reason, it's all gone. It's like it's dissolved in front of me, and the only thing that I have is myself, my vision, and confusion. And there was a time, this is back when I lived in Colorado, shout out to Colorado, where it was so bad that I couldn't sleep. So I decided to go get in my car, the one that I couldn't afford, and drive and use the gas that I was stressing about out to a park at like 2:46 a.m. I remember looking at the clock, and it was a blizzard at that time. And I remember with tears streaming down my face asking and kind of calling out God, saying, God, you told me to do this. You said I was going to be okay. You said I was going to change the world. Where are you now? Where are you now when I need you the most? Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It was like a whole movie scene. And I'm drilling this over and over and over again. And I'm a guy who doesn't cry. You know, I'm a guy who's all martial arts and rah, 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 you know, crying is for the weak, blah, blah, blah. In this moment, it was coming down. Stick with me. As I'm breaking down in my car, I hear this overshadowing voice come like in the right part of the hemisphere of my brain come and say, Brandon, you praised my name when you had it all. Will you do the same when you only have me? And I was like, yo, what? Let me say it again. You praised my name when you had it all. Will you praise my name when you only have me? See, it was in that moment where I recognized and I realized that it wasn't the things that I had and that I could acquire and that I could manifest or buy or create or build. No, it was, can you stay focused on me when you have it all? Because I gave you it all, but can you stay focused on me when you have it all and when you have nothing? Now, this is the groundbreaking moment that I really want you to grasp right now. I was operating thinking that God was outside of me, and if I did enough things, if I paid enough money, if I went to church enough, if I did all these things to get all this stuff, well then now it was like an exchange thing. It was a tit for tat relationship with God. And then in that moment, I was searching for God, couldn't find fucking anything. And then I started searching myself, and listen to me, the only thing I could find was God. See, it was in that moment that God showed me from within myself that everything I ever wanted, needed, and desired was always just a shift within my own consciousness. It was always just a shift within my feeling states. It was a shift in my perspective. It was understanding the metaphoric principles, or in other words, the metaphysical principles of the Bible. It was separating God from religion to recognize the isolation, connection, and the individualization that you have with Source, God, Creator within yourself. See, it's from the connection to God within me that I've recognized that when Jesus says, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I, what that is saying is, yeah, God is you and you are God. However, when you operate in ego, which is edging God out, you should probably put that inside the comments, you're edging God out. You're not operating in alignment with the truest, deepest parts of yourself. But when you are in alignment by not operating in ego, but bringing your ego to alignment with God, by knowing God as you and you as God, well then, my friend, this is how God pulls everything through you. In other words, deeper levels of intelligence that automatically are basically operating with the unknown and the invisible to bring what is invisible to the seen reality that is here. And this is called manifestation and reality creation. But just knowing your parts in this place. So by bridging the gap between my martial arts methodologies and the spiritual aspects of this life and the energetic principles of success, I'm happy to tell you that I've gotten it. When I tell you I've gotten it, I mean I've gotten it. I've actually built my entire business now from that night. I've built my entire personal brand by teaching individuals how to have many, many years of martial arts mentality and discipline, and focusing these principles of a stoic base into disciplining the mindset so that you can understand what safety feels like, so that you can align with God. And then, long story short, you're going to be able to understand the God connection within you, so that God shall bring the businesses, the connections, the opportunities, the realities, the identities through you. Holy shit, this has been a 7-minute video. Thank you. If you are still here, you're a real one. And now I make this video because I know there's a lot of individuals out there that are suffering and that are struggling, to which why I give a masterclass teaching a framework that you're going to be able to duplicate, utilize, strategize, implement, that's going to lead you to the same exact results, if not better results than I have. It's not that you have misinformation, my friend. It's just that you've been misled. You haven't been misinformed, you've just been misguided. So my aim with this framework in this masterclass is to get you in alignment so that then you can go ahead and understand the disciplines on how to rearrange the inner workings of your spirit, your soul, and your mind, to be able to know the confidence of the intelligence inside of you that is God, that then allows you to experience effortless manifestation and alignment and joy. In other words, heaven on earth. Now, if you would like to join me, I'd love to meet you, okay? It's a $97, masterclass, but I will break through whatever limiting belief you have, block you have, bullshit habit or trauma you have, because this is what I do. And let me tell you, I'm the fucking best at it. But hey, that may be an opinion of mine. I'd suggest you just go ahead and give your time to be able to experience what you can find. If you'd like to join me, I'd love for you to go ahead and come. What you're going to do is you're going to find me on Instagram right here, and then you're going to send me the message masterclass. I'll get you squared away. Thank you for watching this 9 freaking minute, almost 10-minute video. God dang. Listen, because I am, everything is, and because you are, everything is. I'll talk to you soon.